Hey guys, it's Gigi. Welcome into my kitchen. I've had a request this week for a carrot cake for a birthday. And when they asked me if I would make this birthday cake for a special someone, I said absolutely. So y'all come on and go with me. Just for the sake of running this video out very long, as you can see, I am putting on the frosting and decorated the cake. But we're going to put the ingredients together to the carrot cake. So y'all just stay with me. It came together very nicely. And so let's get started on this carrot cake.
Hey guys, how is everyone? It's Gigi. Come on into my kitchen. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing today. I've had a request, yes, another request from a different neighbor who's having a birthday for me to make a cake. Now, normally our minds would probably go towards this being a fall seasonal cake, but it just happens to be one of his favorite cakes, and so she reached out to me and said, could you please make a carrot cake? And I said, I certainly can. So that's what I'm going to do with you guys. Now, of course, I'm going to, start out with a perfectly moist carrot cake. And y'all look, I guess they're trying to do better. Look what that says. The carrots are farm grown, made with farm grown carrots. I said, okay then, all right, y'all trying to step up your game. But we're gonna start with this perfectly moist carrot cake. But y'all, I will be adding my own touch to this. I have grated up my own carrots. Yes, I have been hand grating carrots. And I've also got 2 tablespoons of brown sugar that I've been letting my carrots marinate in. Okay, that'll be going into our cake batter. I've also, instead of water, I'm going to be using buttermilk. And oh, let me grab my eggs. I'm going to be using farm fresh eggs. So let's get started. And let me preheat my oven to 350 while we're getting everything ready here, okay? So we're gonna start and put our carrot cake mix in. Now I want a full size cake. So if any of you follow Farm Cooking with Nan, you know she has helped us in the shortage. These used to be 18-ounce cake mix boxes, and now they're 15.25. So what I have done is I have, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here in front of me. I have made Nan's cake mix replacement, okay? And so I'm gonna be adding some extra cake mix to this. And if you follow Farm Cooking with Nan, you already know about this. If you don't, you can go to Farm Cooking with Nan, type in cake mix replacement. She has a video on how to make this, okay? It just makes a full size cake, where these little boxes kind of short us these days from giving us a full size cake. So I am going to add in 6 tablespoons, give or take, of cake mix replacement, because I want, there's 5 and 6, because I want a full size cake. So I'm just adding a little extra cake mix to that box. Okay, I will also, let me just go ahead and throw this out there for right now. Once the cake gets to mixing, I'm also going to be using Nan's pan coating. And I'm going to, you can go there again, Farm Cooking with Nan, pan coating. And she's got a video on how she makes this. But I brush my cake pans with this. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. with you. I mean, I can show you what I'm doing, but for the sake of the video running too long, I won't coat the whole pans with you. But that's a pan coating. Almost 100% guarantees that your cakes are not going to stick and they're going to just slide right out, okay? All right, so we've got our extra cake mix replacement, and I'm also going to put my 1 cup of extra shredded. Like I said, you can see it starting to form a juice. I put the brown sugar in there. I put for 1 cup, I did about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Not necessary, this is just what I'm choosing to do, okay? All right, well, took me some hard work to shred them carrots, so I don't want to leave any in there. All righty, to this we're also going to add a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. And 1 can of crushed pineapples, juice and all, okay? 1 can of crushed pineapples. I'm also going to be adding about 1/4 of a cup of raisins. Going to put our little paddle on there. And we're going to lock it in place. And, oh, let me turn you down now. You don't need to see me anymore. You need to see what's going on in the bowl. So I'm going to angle you down, okay? Gonna start off on low. All right. I'm also going to crack my 3 eggs and put them in. These are room temperature eggs. And while that is mixing, I am going to take my pan coating and I am going to brush my pan with the pan coating, okay? You hear that beeping noise? That was my oven preheating. Okay, let's give our sides a scrape down, making sure that Well, these may be fall scents, but it sure is smelling good. Get all those carrots off of the paddle. I don't want to bang that in y'all's. Okay. And for those who saw me touch those carrots on that paddle, touch that batter, I promise you, my hands are absolutely clean. I washed them, I don't know how many times during the process of baking. So no harm, no foul there. Okay, all right. Let me get our pans ready to pour our batter in. All right, let's get our pans. Y'all seen I've got them coated really well. We're just going to divide this batter as evenly as we can. Oh, it smells good. The hardest thing about this is going to be, because this is a birthday cake, is not being able to sample it with y'all because it smells so good. And when we get that buttercream icing and those pecans on the, oh my goodness, it's going to be delicious. Okay. Just don't want to leave any of that goodness out. Okay, we're going to pop this in the 350 degree oven, and we're going to bake it until, I'll let you know exactly how long it bakes. I'll check it, and when the toothpick comes out clean, I'm going to say, let me see, usually it's about 35 minutes, but let me check my box and see what it says. I'm going to start checking it at about 28 minutes, and then I'll check it with the toothpick. We'll see how when it comes out clean, but I'll let you know exactly, because I know that everybody's ovens vary. I cook on a gas, I bake in a gas stove, so my oven tends to bake a little bit hotter. So I'll let you know exactly how long it took in mine, okay?